Hello everyone, I'm Demetrius, better known as D-Man on Butter.net. We are creating a new segment in the Butter.net world. If you haven't been there, butr.net. We're like an entertainment blog for, I guess, today's dudes. So I'm talking sports. I'm I guess you can say the sports guru. I wouldn't say I'm a guru. I don't know why the hell fuck I just said that. The topics I thought were most important to me today. First, I'd like to talk about Bud Selig. He is one of the worst commissioners of all time. So yesterday, Ozzie Guillen was suspended 5 games for his comments on Del Castro's pretty much a nice guy. Cuban community got very upset with the whole thing, and now people are pretty pissed. That's understandable, and I can understand it. I mean, I'm not Cuban, but I can understand why Cubans would be upset in this situation. But why I have a problem with Bud Selig is the same guy who let me just tell you what he said. This is why I get freaking crazy. Major League Baseball supports today's decision by the Marlins to suspend Ozzie Guillen. As I have often said, baseball is a social institution, this fucking D-bag, with important social responsibilities. All of our 30 clubs play significant roles within the local communities, and I expect those who represent Major League Baseball to act with the kind of respect and sensitivity that the game's many cultures deserve. Mr. Guillen's remarks, which were offensive to an important part of the Miami community and others throughout the world, have now place in our game. But see, great comments. What were you doing in 1999? Oh, were you in Havana sitting next to Fidel Castro discussing, whatever, I don't know, during a baseball game? That's okay. Words, oh, that's hurtful. But you can sit next to the guy and shake his hand and have a talk with him and be best friends. But wait, when Ozzie Guillen does it, but he talks about it, hey, I agree with it. But is this guy serious? Baseball went on a strike in 94. Then steroids got really big, probably around mid 90s, because Bud Selig didn't regulate it. Now, I'm not a big regulator, we got to regulate everything, but it's obvious that everyone's hitting 61 or more home runs to 2 players in baseball history, okay? And all of a sudden, oh, yeah, I got to do something like 15 years later. Oh, we're going to go after the steroid. He screwed the steroid era. He screwed the Dodgers with signing Frank McCourt. Oh, yeah, who was his butt buddy, okay, getting Frank McCourt in there? Yeah, that was Bud Selig. Oh, hey, Ryan Braun, you took steroids? Yeah, I'm not going to say anything about that. Wait, who owns the Brewers? Wait, Ryan Braun plays for the Brewers. And then, guess what? He gets away with it. Not because they got away with taking the steroids. It was the way the process was handled. Wow, Bud Selig. And you are the owner of that team, and I wonder how he got away with that. This is why I hate Bud Selig. All these things, and no one says a word. Oh yeah, Ozzie Guillen's a pig. Let's move on. On a sad note, because I'm a Lakers fan, oh God, please don't be hurt, but I'll be as objective as I can be. Lamar Odom was released by the Dallas Mavericks. I guess there was a beef between him and Mark Cuban, and feel bad for Lamar Odom, but I think a lot of what happened was because I think he got really offended with the Lakers. He wanted out after he found out that he was going to be traded without him knowing about the Lakers doing the trade. That's when things went to shit. Then he went to Dallas, and it just seemed like he never recovered. He had all-time low in points for Dallas. Lamar Odom, I've always loved you. I thought you could have been one of the best basketball players ever to live because you can play literally any position and go to the hoop at any time. And I still think you're a very good player, but, you're in a tough position now, and now you're going to have to start all over next year. It'd be nice to have you on the Lakers right now because we need a 6-man. But, Odom, I wish you well, my friend. Next story I have, obviously, you can tell I'm a Michigan fan. I am very biased towards Ohio State. My best friend, Oscar, he's on Butter.net if you actually listen. There was a story that came out pretty much on Bleacher Report, and I'll have a link in the underbar. Urban Meyer comes to Ohio State, and now all these stories are leaking out that he pretty much diminished Florida. Florida's, in the tank because he let the players run amok, and now he goes to Ohio State and then negatively recruits a player. And what he does is he pretty much says, oh yeah, it's a mess in Florida. all the players are controlling the environment. Well, it's like Urban Meyer. Let's take and see what you're doing. You're basically saying your players that you recruited are running amok at Florida. So what does that say about you? I don't get it. I mean, I like bagging on Ohio State, but I want Ohio State to be clean. Like I think when they had Woody Hayes and even John Cooper. I mean, I love John Cooper because I'm Michigan. I think they actually ran pretty clean programs. I know there'll be the Trussell lovers out there, but we all know he was dirty when he was at or Akron or whatever small school he was. He's dirty now. He's always been dirty, and I've never liked Jim Tressel. Regardless if he would have won or lost and we would have beat him every year, I never liked him. What it says is I really don't like what Ohio State's doing. Is I really don't think they're going for the right type of coach. Urban Meyer will do anything to win. He will cheat, and it's just not what I think Ohio State should stand for. That's me as a Michigan fan. I want Ohio State to be 10-0 or 11-0, and I want them to play Michigan 11-0, and I want them to fight every year for the Big Ten title, win or take all. I want that every year. So don't think I'm hating on Urban Meyer because he's a good coach. He is a great coach, but he's a cheat. Anybody disagree with that, then they're living in a dream. So, but anyways, those are some of the stories I thought were important to me. So go check us out on butter.net, BUTR.net. This is our sports news show, and I'll be uploading videos pretty much every day, telling you what I thought was the most important, create some segments. Tell me what you think of the stories. Do you think I'm crazy? Probably. But yeah, I'd like to hear what you think. All right, guys? Take care.